Okay.
It says we're live, so we must be live. And as you can hear on the other microphone, we got guests today.
Good morning.
Rick and Rollo.
Morning. Morning out with the dog this morning.
Where are we? We're out at the far end of Los Cristianos. So
Yes.
this is actually Callao Beach, which is really funny because I live in a complex
Is that what
called
it's called?
Callao Beach. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, at least the thing on here that used to be here was
Yeah.
called Callao Beach.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know whether the beach is Callao Beach or whether the place that was here is Callao Beach. But we'll see in a minute when we go to the no dog sign.
You got the fish farm over there as well. I've been out there with the jet skis. With Dan's, Dan's jet skis on Sally's birthday. We went over that way. And that's the fish farm. There's a cave just around the corner there in the cove that they stop off in. Beautiful photograph spot.
Oh, we'll go and
Just
send the
round that
drone round.
That's it. Yeah.
We're going to test the drone out with Rollo today. I'm going to tie it to the back of him, see if we can get him up. Dave's on, Anne-Marie's on, Stico's on, Beriquito's on. Simon, good morning.
Hi Anne, how are you? Hope you're well.
So, we're going to walk this way towards the market and then see how far we get in half an hour and then turn around.
Yeah, I'm surprised because I think the market's on, but I might be mistaken.
Julie Wade is on. Everybody say morning, Rick, obviously.
Good morning everyone.
Right, so where are we today? We're at the far end of Callao Beach, behind the Arona Gran and the Paloma Beach apartments. I think that's Paloma Beach, is it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And we're walking along the front towards Los Cristianos port. So if you're in the area and you want to rush out, wipe the egg off your face and jump out and say hello.
I had a full English this morning as well.
You had a full English this morning?
Yesterday's our day off, you see. Mine and Shelley, we don't work on a Monday.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, literally that's our weekend. So we had a nice afternoon with some friends. And then...
El Callao, see?
Yeah.
Let's just show you this. Rollo, come and look at this. No ice creams, it says. This is Playa El Callao. Todos venimos a disfrutar, respetimos a los demás. Respect the...
All enjoy and respect.
The demás. What's the demás?
Demás, no.
I don't know what demás is. I know demasiado.
Slowly.
Too much. Too many.
Yeah, demasiado, yeah. I was thinking of despacio.
This is the Nakey Beach. This is a nice house. I was going to drone over that, but you're not really allowed.
No.
It's private property.
I had a load of Dutch people over last week, and we were doing the photo shoots, and he had a drone.
I saw both those.
Yeah, it was good. I'm just wondering which mixed trash and food scraps. Mixed trash. There you go, Roll. And he's he had his drone. But what was interesting was he got drone envy because we got to Los Gigantes, and there was another bloke there with a drone, but his drone was a virtual reality one.
Oh, with
so you put the mask on, like the headset on,
Uh-huh.
and then you see what you're flying. It was like 120 kilometers an hour, which is just ridiculous. Come on this way. It's the speed of it was just like it was phenomenal. It's like an alien in the sky when you watch it.
Well, I was thinking about getting one of those as well.
Yeah.
But there's not really a place you can fly it here.
No.
And I'd be just scared that I'd just crash into anybody.
I think this. I mention it all the time as a big boy's toy, and I think the idea of the drone is better than the reality for me most probably because.
Why is my phone overheating?
Is it?
Well, it's gone dark. It's usually
mine does that sometimes, yeah.
It's gone dark. I can't see the people commenting. Uh-oh.
Big connect pressure.
Good morning, Tim and Rick, says Sean Gale. I saw that one.
Morning, Sean.
Denise is on. Only asking to change information, get it online, everything else is complete. Morning, Denise. It's getting really dark here. I think I'm either overheating, I'm running out of battery. Can't be running out of battery. I'm full loaded this morning. Anyway, we'll carry on. If we disappear, I'll just have a good chat with Rick.
Still a nice walk. I've never been from this way. Last time I was down here, I've been here once. I went up that road up there because that was when Daniel was doing his sleepover.
That's right.
So we started here, and that's the first time I've ever been in this corner. So it's nice to see new areas again that I've not been to for a long time.
Well, I did this in 2015. I did the whole of the Maritime Walkway over 6 months.
And
I came with Chris. So I went to the bar, started at the bar, which has now been ripped down.
Right.
Or actually it was It was burnt down.
All right.
I think it was a, you know, oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was burnt down, but I mean, it was there then. A nice bar. I even did a vlog of it with slow motion and everything. It was all pretty cool, yeah.
You keep
And
walking, Tim. Keep
then
walking.
I picked Chris up here,
Yeah.
and then we did the whole of the Maritime Walkway. Over 6 months it was. So it's about time to refresh that, isn't it? So this is Playa Los Tarajales. Tarajales. Los Tarajales. If anybody knows where the Tarajale is, I don't know. It's quite small.
Come here.
Tides out a little bit. Next to this beautiful house. You know, I can still hear you there, you know, Rick.
Yeah. That's why I'm being quiet while you're talking.
All right.
Come on.
All right, good job we didn't have a dog cam. You have to put your 360 camera on the back of him.
Oh, yeah. There was a video of that, wasn't there, with a Labrador with a camera on his top, and he just ran down this pathway and then ended up jumping into the sea.
To see, yeah.
He's brilliant. He just chases pigeons. He loves pigeons. Never caught one. If he spots one, he stalks them down. You know, goes into hunting mode. It's really funny.
It's like when dogs follow cars. What are they going to do when they catch one?
I know.
Right, we're getting the shade and see if we can read something. Oh, it's pointing at me. Here's me showing everybody the sights, and it's up my nose. Morning, everybody's saying Lee has announced that he's coming to Tenerife for a couple of days very soon to see Daniel.
Daniel's not very well, you know.
No.
Daniel is not well at all. I was chatting with him the other day.
Was it kidney stones, he says?
Well, they've said it's not now. He had an endoscopy yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, so it's hopefully we'll get to the bottom of what's going on with him.
All right. Well, all fingers crossed for Dan.
I mean, it's one of those ones. It's like our house. We've had it's been like the plague for the last 3 months. We've just not been well at all, you know.
No.
And I think maybe something with long COVID. Then you say you're not well, then you hear somebody like Daniel who's definitely not well. It's like crikey, you know. So he's. I was chatting with him on Friday night, I think it was, and he was just wasn't having a good time of it at all. Which is.
Oh, apparently he's coming today.
Oh, Lee, who is Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He usually calls me when he's coming.
Cool.
Maybe he's really coming just for a couple of days to see Dan.
Yeah, possibly. They're good friends, them two. Very good friends.
Well, he knows that I can't get out in the evenings with Chris.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing the Fuerteventura, no, the Lanzarote trip,
Yeah.
because I could get the cheap flights.
Yeah.
You know, if you'd have lived in a Decky, you could have got them.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, that, isn't it?
It's the Arona Council. No, you're on
I'm on
San Miguel.
San Miguel.
A
It's
boner,
ridiculous,
yeah?
man.
You got a boner.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it don't matter. I'm very, very happy where I am here, and very happy. You know, I've seen the other islands, so now I've seen it. I'm fine, you know. But it's just somebody takes an opportunity away from you. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
We've had some freakishly good weather.
You know, it's still good. It's unnaturally good. So, but Christina's putting that down to climate change, of course.
Well, Saturday was 23 degrees through the day, and then in the evening it went up to 27.
Yeah.
And that's when it's the good weather. I mean, yesterday was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's the other way around. Up in the Decky.
Yeah.
It was Friday and Sunday were overcast.
Yeah.
Oh no, yesterday was Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Friday and Sunday were overcast. Saturday was hot, and yesterday was hot.
Yeah.
There they are. Don't feed them.
Feeding time at the zoo.
All right, he's only coming for 2 days. He promised Sarah to be home at the weekend, so.
Ah, right.
Okay. Well, I won't get time to see him anyway. So, Rick, interview time.
Hello.
So we know that you've had a change in jobs and you're looking for a new place to live.
Yeah, we've had for the last 4 or 5. I bit the bullet. I've been toying with it for maybe a year and a bit about being the compere. I did compere work when I first came over, and I was like, I don't sing. I can't sing. Shelley's like, you can sing. So that was probably the big confidence thing about it, was just the singing style of it.
Yeah.
Whereas I can talk. Everybody knows what time do I breathe in. So, but it was the singing bit was the issue, and then in the end, I literally did bite the bullet. Shelley can't change her career. we were in a life over here where we weren't really seeing each other because I was working through the day and then she was working at night.
Can't she be a cook?
Sorry?
I've seen a cook. the galloping gourmet.
Yeah, cook along with Shelley. So I bit the bullet and decided to do the compare work, and Dylan's were after a 1-night cover. So I did the 1-night cover, and that then extended to a 2-night-a-week thing. And then within a week, I was on 5 nights a week. They've given me the 5 nights, so I just let this guy go, just go with the dog.
Well, he must be good then.
So they seem very, very happy with us, which is nice.
So Shelley sings at Dylan's as well?
Shelley does a rock show on a Friday. She does a rock show down there now. Because she sings anything from Whitney Houston to Barbra Streisand. She sings anything from Whitney Houston to Barbra Streisand, but her real love is rock.
Okay.
So she's 10 years a rock singer.
Like Heart or something like that?
Heart, Journey, Foreigner, White Snake, all 80s style rock.
Yeah, cool.
You know, she loves it.
And she looks the part as well, doesn't she?
Oh, she gets a rock on, like, hair out and everything, like the big Bon Jovi hairstyles, remember them?
Yeah.
So she does all that, and it's, she loves it on a Friday, because for her, it's just, she sings stuff that she likes to sing, like Mr. Mister, and all those sort of tracks that you've not heard for ages, you know, nobody does it on the island, which is nice. So she does that, and then about 2 weeks ago, there was somebody's birthday party in Dylan's bar, and a group of people were in their residence, and one of them was the owner of the Drunken Duck.
Okay.
And he was looking for cover for a Saturday for his compere who wanted to go from 6 nights a week down to 5. So he asked me if I'd consider doing it, and I did my first stint in the Drunken Duck, which is on the patch, last Saturday.
Cool, dude.
And it was great. It was really good. I'll tell you what is interesting about that though. Do you know the patch?
Yeah.
At the top of the patch is a nightclub, isn't there?
Yeah.
That now is the place to be for all the Canarian kids. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, the street must be filled with about 500 Canarian kids just hanging around out there. It's like something I've never seen before. It's like the days of, you know, people queuing up for pop concerts and stuff like that. They're all queuing up to try and get into this club.
All
so
right.
it
It's
really is.
downstairs, isn't it?
It's downstairs underneath, yeah, in the basement.
All right.
And it's quite big apparently. Shelley's been in there, so it's quite a big place. So, but it's really, it's really the place to be for the Canarian kids now. So it can feel a little bit intimidating as well, you know, if you're on your own around there.
Jill Gardner News saying the drunken chef.
Drunken chef, yeah, that's right.
I was saying, hope Dan gets okay, just 2 days, everything that one. For those of you just joining us, we are behind the market in Los Cristianos.
Yeah.
And this is the place where there used to be lots of squatters, and now they've chucked them out. And there's Los Cristianos Harbour, so that's where we are. Beautiful day.
Glorious.
What did you say, probably about 26 in the shade,
About
28, 29 in the sun?
About that today, yeah. About that today. So we're talking about that, then we were talking about the house just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
It was, we're in a rented accommodation. We've been in there now about 4 years. And they've decided they want to sell it because it's a property company in Spain that has hundreds of properties across Spain and a few in the Canaries, but I think the tax laws are different at the Canaries, so they're trying to just offload it now.
Okay.
So it's getting sold from under us. We had the opportunity to purchase it, but we're not in that position because I've got property in the UK. So we're just now looking around to see. We took the decision last week, right, we're going to move. So now it's just going to try and find somewhere. We've got a couple of ideas of where we're going to go. And we're just going to look into those in the next week or so and see.
And you didn't fancy going back to Callao?
Thought about it, had a look around it. Shelley says it's changed a lot.
Yes.
The people in there, there's a lot of Eastern Europeans, she feels. And she doesn't want to go back down a path that she was there with in a previous life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I won't go back either.
Which is a thing for her. And he goes after his pigeons. So it's a question. She enjoys the golf. She's got a life up on the golf now. She goes to the gym. She's got friends there. So for her, she's quite happy to stay up in that area. You know what I mean?
And of course, they got the drunken Brits as well up in Callao.
Got them on the golf, mate. Got them everywhere. Golf's classed as Little Britain. I think that's what the Spanish call the golf.
Is it?
Yeah, I think they call it Little Britain. So
we're quite eclectic in Callao, but it's got everything you need, but it's still got the small town feeling.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes not.
I quite like it, Callao. It's a nice place. Come on.
But you're looking for a house, right?
Yeah, we're going to look for a house, 2 or 3 bed. I think my daughter's planning on coming over.
Because 2-bedroom flats there are going for 1,200 now.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
That is just crazy.
I mean, mine went up to 880 and I thought that was much, but then people coming in new, it's 1,200.
Yeah, it's just...
So I don't know where they get all that from.
It's ridiculous, man.
Well, they'll bust it and then they'll come back down.
Well, that's what happens, doesn't it? It always happens that way. That always happens. That's the thing, isn't it? Just everything follows its path. I think it's the same as the UK markets. I think they're just going to crash.
Yeah.
You know, the housing market will crash on that as well.
Well, as a socialist, I don't think there should be a housing market.
No.
I don't think that houses should be a commodity myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Interesting thought.
Well, basically, if I said to you, I tell you what, do me a favour, can you pay me mortgage and you can live there, and when it's paid for, I'll chuck you out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you go stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You know.
True.
Why should I do that? And then the mortgage company says you can't have a mortgage because you don't qualify. It says, yeah, but I pay more in rent than I do on mortgage repayments.
Yeah.
So it's twisted.
It's a bizarre thought, isn't it, really?
It's twisted.
It's a bizarre thought. So how often are you doing your walks now?
I'm actually doing quite well. Last week I was out every day but Friday.
Yeah.
And the week before that I did every day.
That's good.
And this week I've been yesterday and today. And I've got an appointment tomorrow with somebody.
Brilliant.
So some Zen place.
Okay.
And they're coming over, so they said they'd come on a walk with me. I got nobody for Thursday. And Friday, I got Barry that we met last night, but he's going to confirm because he was drunk. No, we weren't drunk, were we?
No, that's good, man. The
So,
walks I tend to do with him now, we tend to go into the Brancos for like 8Ks. And he's normally off his lead, so he runs a lot more, so he's a lot more tired at the end of the day.
all right.
So he's, but this is good because he's now pulling a 15-stone man behind him, which is, gives him a good exercise as well.
Uh-huh.
Come on, you.
Oh, I think I've seen something there. I agree, they're a housing market, yeah? Hope it's nice in February. It's nice all year round.
Yeah.
And Ray Duffy, thank you so much.
How are you, Ray?
We're going to get a coffee off Ray in a minute.
Hi, Ray. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ray's very supportive of the channels.
Who's Basil? I'm Basil, faulty. So here we are at Los. I don't ever know. Is it
Tanajales.
Tanajales?
It's the name of the beach that we've just gone past. Tanajales, I think it is, 'cause it's the name of the beach.
Oh, the name of the beach. Okay.
Come here.
Tarajales.
Tarajales.
Tarajales. And here's mini golf. And they're mowing the lawns.
Have you been to the New English Bakery yet?
Eh?
Have you been to the New English Bakery, Shores?
I was there when they were just before they opened.
They're,
I did a walk and walked past there. Then I saw yours, and then Andrew did a clickbait with saying Greg's is here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I'm so pleased because Sam and Georgia, they're actually really good friends of mine, and they're clients of my sisters.
Uh-huh.
So any advertisement's great advertisement for them, but they're doing really, really well.
Uh-huh.
They're absolutely flying, you know. So it's nice that they're getting support as well from other places, because I think the radio station went in asking if you want to advertise, and they said no. Because I think radio's a lost advertisement world really these days. They've got no stats, they've got no figures. You know, like YouTube, you can see how many people have literally watched it and stuff like that. Whereas there, they've got nothing. So I can't see it. I can't see it working. So I'm over the. Well, yeah, keep walking, man. I can't see it from working that way on the radio station. They've decided not to, but they were over the moon with all the YouTube presence that they got.
Cool, dude.
Which was really good.
So what we're going to do now
Is
we're going to do a what's the word? What's the guy who walks through the jungles and talks slowly?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Jeu de balle.
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do David Bellamy, right?
All right, go on then.
Here we are. I can't
Pretty good, actually. That was pretty good.
Here we are. We got the lesser spotted bowls here. They're the wild. They're in the pen at the moment, so they can't get out. And what we're going to do, we're going to see if they're going to mate.
Like an episode of
These are the
Jurassic
mating
Park.
calls of the lesser spotted bowls, people. And they're in this little pen here, and they can't get out. And if they do, they'll run rampant.
The tanker.
Was that? No, that
That's
wasn't
pretty
David
decent,
Bellamy. No, that was
pretty
more like David Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
I was thinking David.
Of course.
That's more. Can I do David Attenborough? And of course, you know. No,
Very
I can't
posh,
even do
very
him.
posh English,
Very
isn't it?
posh English. David Attenborough. There you go. Craig got in there.
It's jeu de balle.
I was here the other day,
Yeah.
and there was a woman on the phone over by that exercise thing.
Yeah.
And she had the phone in one hand, and she was doing this, just doing this with the other hand. That was cool.
We get the walkway from golf to Los Abrigos, and you just get yoga. Just everybody's just doing yoga on it. And they're getting stressed out because people are too close to them because there's that many doing yoga. Like, it's not the point of yoga. The point of yoga is to relax. So funny.
Cole's on.
So funny. What, Cole's place?
Cole's place.
Hi, Cole. Has he got sorted with a place to? He's looking for a place to live, apparently.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, in Bournemouth, I think it's
I'm
there's a
terrible.
shortage.
I'm terrible for watching other people's vlogs.
There's a shortage for of places, so I don't know if he's got himself sorted.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about the other. I'm the same when it comes to other people's vlogs. I've actually worked out why I don't watch them, and it goes back to me golfing days of when you first turn up to play golf.
Yeah.
You look at the best player on the golf course and you go, "Oh, he's amazing, he's amazing."
Mm-hmm.
And after a couple of months, you lose that, and then start looking at like the likes of Seve Ballesteros or Nick Falk's, like the world's greatest.
Yeah.
So I watch a lot of the 10 million subscriber count people of what they're up to and how they're doing it and how they're editing it. And some of them are fascinating. I watched a 40-minute documentary the other night on Mr. Beast. And it's just, his story's just phenomenal. He's got 100 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
He started off a Mr. Beast burger franchise a few years back, and it was with without one single restaurant. So like the restaurant here, for instance, if you order Mr. Beast online, that restaurant would make the burger. So you go and pick it up from there. So all over the place, he had hundreds of restaurants that would make his Beast menu, but he didn't have an actual restaurant. So then what's just happened is last week, he's opened his first actual restaurant last week. So
Mr. Beast restaurant.
Mr. Beast restaurant. I reckon this guy's going to be as big as McDonald's or as big in the world as a Walt Disney style-esque. And he's only 24, 25. And he's phenomenal, man.
Hard work.
This documentary was like 40 minutes long. It was
Keep Death
fascinating.
off the roads, right on the pavement.
Yeah. It was fascinating. So that's the sort of stuff I tend to be sticking to at the moment.
I usually watch stuff when I want to learn something.
Yeah?
You know, so if I'm looking, like, I watched a load of drone stuff before I bought the drone.
So which one have you got? DVI?
The DJI, Mini 3 Pro. It's the only one that flies itself.
Does it come with a camera on it, or do you have to put your camera on it?
No, it comes with one of the best cameras.
Right.
And it also comes with a remote control with a screen in it, so you don't need to use your phone either.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll sit and have a coffee, I'll show you.
Yeah, cool. Cool. I like the corner bar, it's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice under the tree, under the shade. Have a coffee.
Okay, we'll do that, if it's open.
Stop you pulling. It's amazing how it's like the parting of the seas when Rolo leads. People get so scared they just walk either side. Take a wide berth.
But boom tracks for March, cool dude. They're getting really, really good, aren't they?
Very, very popular boom tracks.
Yeah, you should be buying another one.
Oh, is that? Go on. Go on. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, you alright?
How are you, sweet? You all right?
Good, thank you.
Don't forget you're on mic.
He's
Oh.
following you. Rolo, this way. Oh, yeah. Come here.
Good, thanks.
What's this? Here.
What's it like
Come
today?
here.
Oh, we're just waiting for the Sunday market
Come here,
rush
here.
to start.
Is it Sunday?
Tuesday market.
Is
I
it,
still call it.
is it a Tuesday market now?
Tuesday and a Sunday.
Just did a runner.
Cool. So we were right, there is a market on
In about
today.
20, 30 minutes, it'll go from this to.
How are you, Pat? Yeah.
It's a ram.
Look at that. That's
There you go. All your needs. Come to Tenerife First Excursions.
Come speak to Danny or Sarah today. We're here till 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, here's Sarah, hang on.
Good, thank you.
You all know Sarah.
Sarah's going to be a new vlogger on the island by the end of the month, apparently. Rumour has it she's starting her own channel.
Make me promise.
Waggers World.
Isn't this Sarah with the bar, no?
That's it. Hello, mate. You all right?
You got the,
Gecko.
I passed that yesterday.
Ah,
Well, you were shut, of course, because it was too early. Too early?
too early.
That's the Liverpudlians, isn't it? They try and get on the last bus to the first bus to Fazakerley, 5 to 6, right?
Twirly.
So all the old ladies in Liverpool, they get cheap bus, right? But it's after 6 o'clock, and the bus goes at 5 to 6. So they all get on and try to pay for the cheap one, you see, and the bus driver says, "You twirly." So they call them the twirlies.
Really? That's brilliant.
You twirly.
That's funny.
So
How's
they
Dan?
keep him chatting until 6 o'clock, you see.
He's good. He's out. Oh, brilliant. Daniel's out and he's good.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's great
We were just
news.
talking about him. Daniel's out, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Oh, class. Brilliant. That's great news. Really good.
I'll let him share it.
And Lee's on his way, is it, I believe?
Rumour has it.
Rumour has it?
Rumour has it indeed.
Yeah. they told me on here, so it's out.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because somebody asked me,
Sorry, Dan.
are you going to see Lee when he's over? I said, oh, he usually calls me before he comes.
Oh, I nearly got a kiss. Hello.
I like dogs, but I couldn't eat a whole one.
Not this one.
I love this
Couldn't eat a whole one.
Love this one. Don't I, matey?
Right.
Yes,
Have we
I
got?
do.
Today, where are we heading?
Yes, I do.
We just parked up at the Playa de Callao, and we're going to go as far as until we get to 30 minutes, which is in 5 minutes. Then we're going to go back past the Vic that way. So that'll be quite good.
Nice wonder.
A nice hour for the people. We got 96 people watching.
There you go.
36 thumbs up, and Ray's bought us a coffee. So
That's all right.
that's
We'll have a
good.
coffee on Ray.
Thank
See you
you,
later, Sarah.
Ray.
See you
buddy.
later.
Enjoy your day, man.
Next time, Ray.
Look forward to your channel, Sarah. Look forward to seeing your channel. Wagger's World coming soon.
Where are we going?
She's going to be starting her channel at the end of the month, I think.
Yeah, on the Mellow Gecko.
No, I think she's going to start a YouTube channel called Wagger's World. Just based it on her life. She's such an active person, Sarah. My first ever vlog that we ever did on YouTube was.
Good
Hi
morning.
guys, you all right?
How are you?
All right.
Tim,
Yes.
Paul and Susan.
Paul and Susan, can we film you?
Yeah. Yeah, meet you.
Get together.
Meeting you tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's you meeting me tomorrow morning with this. We just mentioned it, Zen or Zach or something. What is it called?
Paisan Clinics.
Mindzen Clinic. Okay, cool. Where are we meeting again?
Park Santiago 3.
Park Santiago 3. That's right. So 3 is right on the
on the corner.
on the mile, is it?
It's on the corner at the end of the mile.
End of the mile.
Yeah.
Whatever suits you.
No. So I'll
So three's on the mile. On the mile, yeah.
It's on the mile.
Shopping.
I'll tell you what. We'll meet at the fountain then.
Yeah. Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I won't interview you now. Then we'll interview you then.
Rick, we met you before in the
I
beer
thought
garden.
so, yeah. Hello, mate. How you doing? You all right? Hello, sweet. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Yourself and Charlie.
This is Rolo, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very soft, but he's he thinks he's a chihuahua. That's his issue. That's his issue. Nice to see you. How long are you here for?
We came Sunday. We're here for 2 weeks.
Brilliant. Well, have a fantastic holiday.
Brilliant day.
All right, we'll see you next
We'll
time.
call in and see you in Village.
You know exactly where I am. Brilliant. Nice to see you guys.
And I'll see you in the morning. 9
Enjoy
o'clock
your day,
outside
guys.
the fountain.
Bye-bye.
Cool dudes.
You can't go that way, man. We're going this way.
That's one bite, isn't it?
Huh? One bite, I'll have that, yeah.
One bite.
The thing is, it's the little ones that normally start having a go at him.
It is. Yeah.
It's like you've got no idea.
Oh, hang on. We got a croissant as well from Alan. Alan's homemade vlogs.
Oh, hi, Alan.
So we can have a coffee and a croissant now.
Oh, thank you very much, Alan. Very, very kind, sir. Very kind.
Obviously, you got to lend me the money until it comes back end of next month.
No worries at all, man.
Is this where we're going? Is it?
No, the corner bar's a nice one. You know
I don't know
one
where
of
the corner bar is.
Oh, right. It's literally, you know where the little house is on the left?
Yeah.
It's down the right, that corner.
Okay.
Little corner bar.
They're usually all musicy though, aren't they?
No, it's normally all right, that one. Normally doesn't have anything on.
I had a coffee in the Fortuna Gelateria on Costa Decky yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and it was a beautiful coffee.
Was it?
And she even turned the music off for me, which was quite nice.
Oh,
With it.
that's nice. I think
From Hungary, they are.
where was that coffee that we had the other week that was like, the coffee would go back to, definitely. I was in El Medno. I
Okay.
was in El Medno, there's a little cafe along the front, and we thought we'll just drop in there. It looks a bit too modern for us. But we sat in there and the coffee was just like, wow, this is really nice.
I don't usually get down there that often. In
No,
fact,
it's a
I should
little
have
bit-
come
it's
to
cheap.
you today, shouldn't I?
Well, you know, that's why I thought it'd just be fair meeting in the middle, but it's too far. It's like I don't get over to Callao. It's too far normally. You don't get that. I get as far as normally as Puerto Colón, and that's about it. You know, very rare I go past it.
Yeah, because you know us natives is a bit further up. You
That's
can't
it,
be,
start
you
getting
can't be dealing
nosebleeds
with
and
that.
everything, don't we?
Yeah.
And need your passports and stuff, you know. So we don't really bother. Don't really bother with it. So it's
Let's see some cinematic footage through the trees.
look at you. It's like the making of Avatar, which is coming out again, isn't it?
It is.
Avatar
It is.
2.
Avatar 2. So what's that going to be? Do you think? Everybody going to develop it?
We used to call that when I was here with the kids years ago. We used to call that El Crapo View
Yeah.
because we used to drink around here somewhere.
Uh-huh.
It was the old Euro a pint malarkey, and then from there with that view. So we said, which bar do you want to go to? Should we go to El Crapo View? And
Oh, I
yeah.
know Corner Bar.
Yeah, it's that one there.
Okay.
And it's one under the tree.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's usually pretty good. It's the ice cream place, isn't it?
Yeah, the one next to it's the ice cream place. V of I. V of I's next to it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, with the ice creams, it's lovely.
So here we are. Here's breakfast, and 95 cents for a beer. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light.
They've put
Roxanne,
a lot of money into that place.
you don't have to put on the red light.
You should do the comparing, Tim.
Put on the red light. No,
Get you up
comparing.
Get you up for karaoke with us.
I'll tell you what. I was working two jobs a week.
Uh-huh.
That was perfect for me. And then the hotel says we're not doing contracts with the punters, with the artists anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
We're going through an agent, right?
yeah,
So I was charging 250 an hour for the Obama
yeah,
and 150 an hour for the other 5-star, the Sheraton.
yeah.
I went with an agency, they were offering me 80. And then they wouldn't take me on because I wouldn't work twice a night, 6 nights a week for 6 months.
No.
I said, I can't do that. I've got a real job with the wife, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is like, you know, pin money, if you like.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was half the price I was charging in Germany.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
It was. So in the end, I just had to give it up.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd rather give it away for free.
Yeah, look,
So I go out in the afternoon.
Catch the pigeon.
Catch the pigeon. One bite. Super.
Good man.
Corner bar's open.
Yeah. Nice shade.
Now we're going to sit in the corner bar. Turn you around.
The asthmatic sound's not me, it's actually the dog. Just to let you know.
Oh, the mics are pretty good.
Get on the back with the...
Oh, a bit of shade, yeah.
A bit of shade. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So what background do you want? Dial pricks? Or...
Come here. We get round into that one over there. Because when he's a little bit more in, it's a bit quieter. That'll do.
There we go.
That'll do us.
This'll do?
There we go.
We're going to sit that side with that in the background.
Yeah, yeah, can do, yeah, absolutely.
Is that a good background, ladies and gentlemen? It's not too bright, is it?
Café con leche?
Yes, please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hola, buenas.
And a bottle of water, please.
Cuando puede, hola. Podemos coger 2 cafés con leche y una agua sin gas. Gracias.
Conga.
Oh, agua con gas, lo siento. Sí, porfa.
There we go, ladles and jelly spoons. So here we are, as they say. Let's get this up straight. I always do that and get a perfect thing, and I say I can't read the things.
I'm really lucky because to read, you need glasses. But on the camera, you have to have the camera far enough away. I can read it.
Oh, right.
So I'm actually normally all right.
I'm the other way around.
Yeah.
I've got distance, so I've actually got these glasses, which I had for looking at computer screens when I was working.
Yeah.
They look cool as well, don't they?
That's all right, man.
They look cool.
Look at you.
I look intelligent, inteligente. The gente están inteligente.
I've given up on my gimbal.
Have you?
I've got the same one. It's just like, no.
I think the thing is, and I've told you this before, you have to balance it before you turn it on.
Yeah.
And if you don't balance it before you turn it on, it's all over the place.
Yeah. Really.
And not only that, but it'll...
I tried going through the app on it as well, and I just found it too much of a faff. You know, because like you get the DJI.
Oh, the DJI
app
Mimo.
and- yeah. and
That's
I'm just
good,
like-
actually.
I know, but it's just to me the way sometimes I just want, oh, and I want that instantly, and I've got to set it all up, and I thought, nah. So I just use the static ones. I've got a static like tripod thing, a gimbal for me, and I just use that. And some of the people I watch, the videos tend to be a lot more rough and ready. So like the filming, let's say that's your camera, it's filming there, and they actually show it being picked up, not just like action. It's all, and I actually like that style, so I tend to let it be a little bit more rougher on purpose.
So he's rough and ready on purpose?
Rough and ready on purpose. I enjoy it though. I enjoy filming vlogs more than lives.
You know, I want to get back to that, but the thing is, with the lives, there's no work afterwards.
Yeah.
The only work you got to do afterwards is go and reread some of the comments or do something to say hi and stuff. And I think lives, the interaction between you and me in the lives, I'm talking to you, sat there.
I actually find it, I call it Gogglebox now, but interactive Gogglebox. Because you watch Gogglebox, you can't speak to them, but on lives like this, it can. So it's like an interactive Gogglebox, and I understand what the popularity of it is. I like, I find it more of just a point and shoot. So it's how do you word it? I call it sometimes a lazy filming, whereas actually the vlogs themselves, you have to think about it, and there's a lot more that goes into it, I think. And I prefer that it stands the test of time as well, because I don't think anybody would go back watching a live from 3 years ago.
That is the other thing, yeah. What I want to be able to do is to put up what they call evergreens.
Yeah, that's what I do, evergreens.
Yeah. And I don't do evergreens unless the Maritime Walkway was an evergreen. Yeah. Because that's still people watch that, yeah?
The stats say for active YouTubers, you should do 2 evergreens for every live. Right. That's what the stats are roughly. Okay. But it's I know a lot of YouTubers, some of them don't even do lives, and it's just constantly evergreen stuff. Yeah. So that's trying to do the evergreen stuff with Shelley because she's busy with a full-time job. That's the reason why I created the Just Rick channel.
Okay.
Because Just Rick means I can just do it on my own. And it's like, if you imagine YouTube being the world,
Yeah.
I've just took my little part of the world and
Right.
just done what I want to do on it. And if
Right.
people want to join it, they can. If they don't, it's absolutely fine. And I just have that's what I mess around on that one for, really. Because I think the Rick and Shelley thing's more of a brand for Shelley's promotion of her singing and
Right.
you know, stuff like that. That's how I see it anyway.
Let's see what people are saying. So 23 plus every day. Rick edited blogs are very good.
Thank
That's
you.
Simon. Terry Louise, morning Tim, enjoyed the company last night and at Monday meetup. Terry and Louise, who are they?
Don't know.
Of course we know you. We really enjoyed your company as well. In fact, Christina, even though we were late getting home, Christina says you were some of the nicest people she's met. So, not to say the other people weren't nice, but I think it's because we left her alone in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
She just don't like being talked to. Julie, good morning, you two. Just booked for the 19th of December. Is it usually warm, Julie? No, it's freezing. It's probably down to about 23, isn't it, in December?
Yeah, we're having Christmas dinner here in Cristianos, and we've just reserved the table and we've reserved it for outside. So we're sitting outside on Christmas Day because it's warm enough.
Yeah,
But
it is.
I find it's colder in the mornings until the sun gets in, and then it drops again when the sun disappears. So it's a hoodie weather.
Yeah.
But through the day, 23, 24. It's great.
Easily. And if you're in the direct sunlight, you're probably going to toast anyway.
Yeah,
aren't you?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've got a 50 factor on, but look,
Yeah.
I'm getting this pink stuff.
Yeah.
And I scratched it the other day, and it broke, you know.
Yeah. Hola, buenas.
Hola, buenas. Agua.
Para mí, por favor, necesito.
Aquí tiene. Dos
Gracias.
cafés con leche.
Eso que no quiero.
No.
Gracias, no.
Aquí tiene.
Muchas gracias. El azúcar para mí, por favor.
Gracias.
So we got one sugar. Look, there you go. Just one sugar.
Magic.
That is magic, isn't it? Can we do magic with sugar?
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if you do magic with sugar, can you? Sugar magic, they call it. You got it here? I'm gonna make it the size of a coin. No, it's not gonna work, is it? Can you see that?
You know what it is? I'm sat next to him and even I didn't spot that. I sat next to him, even I didn't spot it. Well done, Tim. Well done. I'm watching we watch a lot of TikToks and stuff like that, and there's a spate of TikToks going around at the moment where they're actually showing people how the magic tricks are done.
Oh.
And I don't agree with it, because I like the actual mystery of the magic itself, especially the sleight of hand magic. Because this stuff, and you go, oh, okay, no, it's done. It's like it just takes it away from it, you know.
I think I used to get annoyed when people gave magic tricks away, and then I realised that the people who watch that and like it and go back for more, right? They're not my customers.
No.
So the ones like you that say, no, I like to keep the
Yeah.
magic, you're my customers. So
Yeah.
it's horses for courses, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So we take the sugar and we empty everything out and we do nothing. It's now empty and we can now snap our fingers and get another one. That's called camera magic.
Called dad jokes, bad dad jokes.
I'll tell you what, it's true. I mean, I was lucky enough to meet Paul Daniels, and he was doing a lecture, right? And in this lecture, he was talking to other magicians, and people say, "What's it like doing magic on TV?" He said, "Well, you got to be careful with angles and stuff. You got to really trust the director. You got to trust the stage managers and all that." He says, "But if you tell them what you need and what you want, that's okay." He said, "And the best thing is, you say, pick a card, right? Pick a card, any card you like, any card you like. And then you say, show it to camera 3. And then you can do anything you like whilst you're off camera. And then put it back."
Brilliant.
So he says, cameras can be your friend as well.
My favourite one was the Mrs. Merton show when she interviewed Debbie McGee.
Oh, right.
She came out with the line, she said, "So, Debbie, tell me, what first interested you in multimillionaire
The
Paul
multi-millionaire
Daniels?
Paul.
What first attracted you to the multimillionaire Paul Daniels?"
But they are and still are. They were and still are in love.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was
Absolutely.
really weird. I mean, everybody thought about it, but, it was really weird.
No, it's true. I think Shelley...
Ray and Alan, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks, Ray. Thanks, Alan. Cheers, guys. I think Shelley's dad, who was an agent, actually knew Paul Daniels as well. And they know Debbie, and they said it was the same thing. They were truly in love, them two, which is nice.
Do you want some water?
No, I'm all right, thanks. I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine.
So, I'm going to tell you a fortune now.
Oh, here we go.
Going to tell his fortune.
Why is it magicians always have cards? No matter where you go, there's always a pack of cards to hand. They are an old pack of cards, them, Tim.
They are old and they're
Oh, right, okay.
Ouija cards. And on the cards, they've got a little bit of future, yeah?
Yeah.
So, there's two ways you can do this. We can either go the long way where we deal it all out on the thing, or you can just cut the cards.
I'll just cut the cards.
Don't look. Just put it to your chest and don't look, okay?
Just take the whole pack like that?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, and they're all mixed, by the way. Right, they're all mixed. So, when I turn around,
Yeah.
I want you to look at the card and then put it back so nobody can see it.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I show them?
No, not yet, because
Right.
then they'll think I've seen it, right?
Okay.
So they'll know that I've not looked, okay?
So I can look?
You can look right now.
Okay, I've looked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think of the colour of the card, because it's either going to be black or red, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think it's black.
It's
Don't
black.
tell me, don't tell me.
Oh, I've got to tell you,
That's
sorry.
okay, that's okay. I think it's black, so it's either going to be a club or a spade, right? And I've a feeling, just look at it again. I'm not looking. Look at it again. And I have a feeling it's a high card, a face card even. Don't say anything. And it's a male face card. There's two of those. It's either the king or the jack. King, jack, king, jack, king, jack, king, jack. I think it is the jack of clubs. Now you can show them. And what's your future?
Money is due to you. Be sure to spend it wisely. Thanks
There you
a lot.
go.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Very good. Very, very good. He's all, honestly. Now I'll show that logo there.
Uh-huh.
What is that logo? Is that a specific logo?
That is the part of the what's it called? Masons. I think it's the Masons logo. Isn't it?
There's a kids program. It's a cartoon program. It's based in Canada called Gravity Falls. My daughter used to watch it all the time, and it had all these symbols and logos in. And that's the reason why I just clocked that from then. And that was the reason why I got that tattoo done. See that?
Okay.
Because me and the kids got, when she hit 18, she wanted a tattoo, and she said, "Can we have matching tattoos?" So we got matching tattoos to do with the symbols. So of Gravity Falls, of like kids going on adventures and being watched over by the parent, and that's what that was. But
I saw the vlog where you showed those because you got together not so long ago, didn't
that's
you?
right, yeah, that's right.
See, I do watch your stuff, you know. I do watch your stuff. See what you guys are saying? Heard the Craicmaster was going in Tenerife soon. He's coming today, I believe. I've just been told, but I don't know. I'm only reiterating what you guys are saying. Alan says Paul and Debbie were, and Debbie still is, old family friends. Always stayed with us when performing in
nice
Glasgow.
one.
Oh, cool.
That's brilliant.
Days of Daz. Tim, you still got the monkey? Love that trick with the bag. Yeah, I do still have the monkey.
Who's that? Data Daz?
No, it's Days of Daz.
Oh, Days of Daz.
Yeah, it's just clever, Tim. I'm only looking to see what you say. I'm clever, you see. Susan Graham's on. Great to see you, Tim. Looking forward to chatting in the morning. If any of your viewers have any questions about Chinese medicine or life and wellness coaching, feel free to ask tomorrow.
That was a couple that we
That
met.
was Susan that's up there with. If you go to timothydale.com and go down to the bottom to the calendar, you'll see that where we're going to meet. We're going to meet outside the fountain in the Safari Centre. So, the all-seeing eye. Love the card trick. Hope it comes true for Rick. Of course it will.
Thank you so much.
Everything I do comes true for Rick.
I'll tell you the greatest thing I've got at the moment, scooter.
I saw you on that. Yeah.
I love the scooter. The freedom that I've got on the scooter is absolutely ridiculous.
But you're not an idiot, are you?
No. I purposely bought the scooter. I've got a motorbike license, and I purposely bought a scooter so I couldn't go on the motorway. Because I think they drive idiots on the motorway, so I just do the parallel road all the way down. But once I'm in the town, just buzzing around the town, it just gives you a feeling of holiday straight away. You know what I mean? I love it. Absolutely love it. Contemplate coming down on it today. Yeah. What's this? Yeah. Contemplate. Yeah.
But then Roller been doing this.
Yeah, he'd have to run. He'd have to run very fast to keep up. But it's it's really, really good. But what I did notice, and this is talking about the temperature of the weather, sometimes when Shelley's singing, I'd take the scooter to work. So
Okay.
I finish at 1 in the morning. and I come out to the scooter.
Oh, you're going to be
and it's
wet.
It's that much in water on the seat.
Right.
So I've got a towel underneath.
That's
'cause
dew,
it's,
innit?
It's dew, yeah. So it's dropping down. So you wipe it clear. I wear a body warmer on the way home. I've got like a thick body warmer that I wear and a hoodie. And because I've got a 20 minutes ride down to the golf, and obviously with no lights and
He calls it a body warmer. We call it a onesie with ears.
yeah, Scooby-Doo one. And it's but that's the difference in temperature at the moment. That's what happens. It's not the last couple of nights because the weather's been really nice. It's
He gets paid by the word, by the way, at Dylan's.
as fast as possible.
He wouldn't say, when do I breathe in?
What
I
time
think
do I
it's
breathe
the
in?
first Tuesday in March or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, on a Monday.
But I'm the same. I mean, I've got to really actively listen to people because I have this problem that I used to start thinking about what I was going to say while other people are talking.
Yeah.
And I'd miss it, you know. And I was caught up on it a couple of times. This roll 'em up the biscuit.
I'd love it. I'd love it. Do you want this? Yeah, what's this? What have I got for you?
It's from Tim.
From Tim, aye.
Don't eat me. He tasted me this morning. Came straight up and licked me leg. I know he's done what he's
He's
doing.
a good lad.
Tasting me.
Watch this. Here, Rollo, what's this? Here. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Good lad. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Yes, fella. Yes.
Oh,
There you go,
still-
man.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, we got it in the end.
Here.
Oh, that was a big comment. Hang on.
Sit.
I always read the big comments.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. There you go, mate.
Jill, in Zante, this man had a small dog. The foot of the well is Vesper, and the dog, another dog running behind you. Okay. Don't forget thumbs up. Yeah, finally caught alive, says Peter Palmer. Good morning, Peter Palmer. Rick, say hello, Peter Palmer.
Good morning, Peter Palmer. How are you?
I loved you in Spider-Man.
Very good. Very quick. Very fast.
That wasn't Peter Palmer, though, was it?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Well, very good.
Shropshire Steve. Try saying that when you've had a few.
Shropshire Steve.
Shropshire Steve. Morning. Loving just Rick vlogs.
Thank you so much. I'm loving making them.
Roller Magic parked in the drive. Neighbours always knew they were here with the Roller Magic. Okay, the Rolls Royce is not the roller like thing. With Magic One in the drive. Okay, that's so.
Oh, that was the Car Magic one, yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying there about the active listening, and because you'd start thinking about what to say. I actively have to slow down when I speak because I speak very, very fast, and I never really noticed it myself until I started seeing the vlogs back. And I was like, wow! And you just have to, slow it right down, and that's. I find it difficult. I actually find it difficult, but some people go it's too fast for me. So.
I think it was also if you're used to listening to people on TV, they will pause.
On purpose.
Yeah, and I find that very hard. But they'll say, here we are in Los Cristianos.
Yeah.
Rick has a channel called Just Rick, which he does just for himself. Yeah, but normally we're sort of saying, hey, we're in Los Cristianos, let's get a channel called Just Rick.
That's it.
And then somebody will go,
Yeah. That's it. It just goes. They take and just gone.
yeah,
And lose
and
it.
sometimes when I'm in a cafe and I've got this resonant voice as well, somebody behind me will sort of say, can you shut that cup?
Yeah. You've got a great voice, broadcasting voice.
They say I have the greatest face for radio.
I was going to say you got a great radio voice, but I thought I'm not going to fall into that trap. You have got a great radio voice. I listen to a lot of the time. I put it on the background and just, as I said, always do my chores and stuff. And I'm just listening on the background that's going on.
Your chores? What chores? Oh, I'll have another pint.
Hey. Lovely coffee.
It is good, isn't it?
Thanks, Ray. Alan.
Oh, we're going to have our flu jabs this afternoon, 3
yeah?
o'clock, yeah. Hello, Tim. I love the live before I must go working in the evening. Renee, hi, Renee. Neil Lewis, hey, Rollo. With 3 L's.
He's doing well. He's doing well.
Yeah.
He gets excited in the beginning, but he calms down after a while. He's still looking at the birds. Still trying to bird hunt.
I went on a bird. Tim, could you tell Rick that Erin is singing in the new rock band and loving it?
Who says that?
That is Simon Barriquito.
Is that Erin O'Connor? What do you mean? Because she's got. If it is Erin O'Connor, she's got a phenomenal voice.
Erin, his daughter.
Oh, Erin, your daughter. Oh, yeah, God, yeah, I remember Erin. She was a phenomenal singer. She turned up at Dylan's. The family turned up, and Erin. And I think she's only 16 or 17 or something like that. And she's got her own identity. She looks amazing, and then gets up there and starts singing. And what a voice she had! It's a proper rock voice. And then one night, Shelley was there listening, and Shelley was like, "Yeah, really good." And it's just a young lass, you know, and it's absolutely brilliant to see. So nice one, Barry. Yeah, brilliant. I'm really pleased for her.
He goes by Barry Keeter, but he's called Simon, I think.
Simon, that's right. Yeah, that's it. But there's again 2 nights ago I was working at Dillon's, and there's another lad. This lad walks in. He's got a beard and he just looks a bit of a scruff. And it turns out he's front members of a new band called the Chihuahuas that plays down at the Bull's Head on Parc de la Paz.
Okay.
So he got up there doing a couple of songs. He was doing the Beatles' Twist and Shout, but did it in his own way. I tell you what, you listen again, you go, very, very clever.
Yeah.
Very, yeah. I mean, some people you go, not the best singing voice, but the performance that he put on, phenomenal, really good.
I was in, let me get this right. I was in Hotel Argos in Playa de Salamanca in Ibiza.
Yeah.
In 1994, maybe? 1994, 95. Stephanie was tiny. And I went down to the bar after they'd gone to bed. I thought I was just going to go down and have a quick,
Yeah.
And there was a karaoke on. And I was going to go on karaoke because I prided myself on my voice, right? I was going to go karaoke. And I was going to sing My Way. Because if I can get it in the right key,
yeah.
I can do My Way, right? And this French guy, and I don't want to sort of like diss him or anything, but he was sort of like weak and tiny and little pointy face and all that. And
French.
but he looked I didn't know what he looked like. He looked like Pinocchio, right? And he got up and he says, "I want to do My Way," yeah. And I thought,
Stole your thunder.
no. He did the best rendition.
Did he?
He did My Way as Edith Piaf.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
And nobody could follow that.
No.
And then I realised I wasn't doing karaoke, I was copying other singers.
Yeah.
I didn't have my own voice.
You have your own voice.
Yeah, I would just sing it like the record.
I've now found my own voice, but my range is very small. So I have to pick and choose the songs that I do. Because some of them are just not ridiculously no chance.
Just do Kraftwerk.
Yeah, that's easy enough, isn't it?
No singing
Or
in that.
tequila. Just the one word.
There was one on one of the Got Talent shows.
Yes,
I've seen that.
Got up, did tequila.
Tequila. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's funny,
Tequila.
man. Very funny. He's hunting that pigeon.
So as a compere, you got to be funny as well, right? So you using any James Corden jokes?
But I know. He's just a bit of a diva, isn't he? Bit of a diva.
I reckon that his writers stitched him up on that.
I think so as well. I think so. But it's twice he's done it. It's the second time.
Is it?
The first time was Noel Fielding. You know the guy who does Bake Off now?
Yeah.
It's one of his jokes in 2016. He did that then, and then he's just done the Ricky Gervais one. So it's twice that he's done it.
I don't have any original jokes. Well, I do have one original joke, but it's in German.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'll try and tell it in English. When we were going to Germany, we had to learn German, right? So me and this mate, Alan Smith. Hi, Alan, if you're watching. We'd learn German out of this book, and the book was like from the 80s, right?
Is it good luck when a bird shits on you? It's just
Good luck for the bird.
It's just crapped all over me.
Oh, it's not my coffee. Do you need a tissue?
No, I'm going to go I'll go to the toilet when you crack on with your thing, chat, and I'll. Do you want to take this microphone off me just while I go and get washed? Exactly.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
Second time that's happened, didn't you?
We nearly got him then, didn't we? We nearly got him then.
It's after that bird again.
As a long story short, we used to do this role play about going to a petrol station filling up, you see. And then at the end of it, he says, here's the money, and they say, here's your change. And then he says, have you got a map from Bremen, you see, which is a place up in northern Germany. So anyway, we went to Regensburg, which is southern Germany. We went in and we got stuff, and then he says, have you got a map from Bremen? Oh no, I've missed a bit. He says, have you got a map from Bremen? And I, doing the role play, and me as the shopkeeper had to say, I'm sorry, we're sold out. So anyway, he goes up to Regensburg and says, have you got a map from Bremen? And they says, no. He says, oh, are you sold out? It sounds better in German. So I'm going to thank Rick for coming. When he comes back, we're going to walk back. So it's going to be about another 20 minutes when he gets back. Let me pay for... Oh, you're back already?
No, just-
La cuenta, por favor. La cuenta, por favor.
I'll grab it.
I'll get it.
Yeah, nice one.
He's going to get it. I'll have 2 croissants and a double ice cream as well, then, please. He's a nice lad. So, how many are still here? 116 people. God. 71 thumbs up. Thank you very much. So we got another about 20 minutes. We're going to go back up here to the top road, and then we're going to turn right and go up by the Arona, the Sol Arona, down the hill and past the Vic, and we're parked right in the far corner there. then I'm going to fly my drone by the Arona Gran and get some of that. So I'm going to neck this one.
Take your time, it's not much for me.
My battery will run out in an hour anyway.
All right.
So we're actually up to 54 minutes now. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it online. So let me just give you this back for a sec.
Yeah.
Let's put it down here.
There we go. Tap. 2-2.
So we're going to walk as far as we can, but as soon as it goes dark, we're going to finish up. So we're going to go up to the top, and I think the walk down past the Solarona is pretty boring anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot going on there.
Not a lot going on there.
Not a lot going
so
on
we're
there.
going to do that. Or should we walk back across?
Walk back across the front.
We're going to walk back across the front,
Nice-
so you
nice
see it
front.
both ways.
It's a nice front.
I'm going to take this with me. Got to get everything ready.
Hey, we're going to go droning, aren't we?
We're going to go droning. What I want to
see
do,
this.
I want to see how the dog reacts to the drone.
Oh, that'll be funny.
That will be funny. And
What did you say the other day? Wolf crunch whoops.
woof, crunch, whoops. Why don't I have an outside pocket on this?
You do that?
Yeah, but that's got electronics in it.
All right.
I bought a new rucksack the other day to fit everything in, and I went out. It's too heavy.
Come here. Come on, this way.
Right, the people can relax now. No more chit chatting from us. See ya. Right, so we're going to go back into the sun, which is my favourite bit. Yeah, this is nicer, isn't it?
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Beautiful. So where were we? We were at the corner bar, so I'm going to spin you around now so you can see where we were.
Just take an extra shirt and be careful of the birds in the trees.
Uh-huh.
But it means I'm going to get some good luck today, I think. When it's left its mark.
Oh, God. You will get good luck. My bird must have had a curry last night.
Yeah, chicken korma. Are you noticing it getting busier?
It is actually, and I looked at the arrivals, and it's up to and surpassed 2019 levels now.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, yeah. The school holidays, it was quiet because I think it was busy, but all the hotels were on all-inclusive, so the streets were really quiet. And then I did a live on a Friday night the other week, Saturday night it was, and the streets were dead, but the bars were full. So it's like, well, it's doing its purpose then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the street, there was nobody extra out there to finish any overspills. And then now, we're talking in the bars now, we're saying it's a different type of clientele now, it's the pint drinkers.
Hey, this guy's €70. We'll rent you for a week. Donata.
And it's a different clientele, it's the pint drinkers now, whereas before it was the cocktail drinkers, you know? So
Cocktails.
the kids are on the cocktails, you know?
Uh-huh.
Whereas now they're all on pints. So it's an older crowd come over now.
The older pint
It's
crowd.
Shelley's audience now. That's what they say. That's what she says. It's her type of audience.
I don't even know which way around now. Oh, there we go. We're on it now. So I'm going to go the other side
Yeah, I'll come over.
to the
Walkway.
to miss the music, la musica. I'm going to show you the beach. There you go. You can also get those paddle boats as well with the slides. Somebody was asking, where do you get those?
We've done that with the kids, and they're not the best idea because those slides are red hot
Are they?
on the backside. Yeah, when you sit on it to go down the first time, you think it's a great idea, and it's like you get 3rd-degree burns.
Can't you
the
like chuck
backside.
water on it first?
Yeah, you need to hoist the water on it first without shadow of a doubt, cool it down.
This is quite busy now. What time is it now?
You're most probably talking around about 11ish, is it?
Oh, I've noticed that lately they've got timestamps on here, so it's 10:29. The last what's it called? The last
Timestamp.
comment
Comment.
was 10:29. So it is Sandori Hut. Have you ever been there?
No. The reason why I don't go in there is
Yeah.
I've seen it's a bit pricey for me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit pricey. We go to the Star of Bengal around the corner,
Uh-huh.
and Shelley's followed that chef for 23 years. So she loves his food. So
Right.
I mean, she's the foodie, not me. So I don't really. It's quite a couple of dogs.
Is it still you can't still can't taste anything?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't really have a sense of taste. I stopped smoking about 18 years ago.
I'm not saying you got no taste,
No, I
but
stopped smoking 18 years ago, and I lost really a sense of taste. So it smells. So it's like she'll go, "Oh, smell that." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't smell it." You know, for me, all I tend to taste is hot, spicy food,
right.
and that's about it, really.
So it's not.
Food is fuel.
It's not like a thing that you've had since COVID, no?
No, it was
right.
literally when I stopped smoking about 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Food is fuel for me, whereas for other people it's a proper eating experience and stuff. It's not really my thing.
So what was your impetus to stop smoking?
The story about it is I'd never had an impetus to stop smoking, and there was a girl that I knew who was a friend of my sister's was reading the book The Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr, and she went, "I'll give you the book." So she gave me the book, and I wasn't. He said, even if you're not thinking of stopping smoking, you know, carry on smoking even while you're doing it. So I just read this book, and then I put the glass cigarette down, and never touched one since. So I had no impetus to stop at the time. Yet I stopped because of the book.
Okay.
And the only thing I remember.
What's the book called again?
The Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr, not the comedian. The only thing I remember out of the book, which was a fantastic sentence, why does a smoker feel the need to have a cigarette to reach a place a non-smoker's already at?
Yeah, because it's addicted.
But that's when you think of it that way, though, you go to yourself, yeah, it's right. You don't really, because as a smoker, you go, I need it. But you're just reaching a place that a non-smoker's already at. So therefore, no, you don't really need it, and that's why I never touched one since.
I used to hypnotise people to stop smoking.
Did you?
Yeah. I couldn't do it, but I just believed I could, and they did, and then they stopped. Because that's what hypnosis is all about.
Fantastic.
But what I did is when I stopped,
Yeah.
it was the willpower thing, right?
Yeah.
I needed totally no willpower. Because what I realised was every time I put a cigarette out, I'd stop smoking.
Yeah.
Right? Every time.
Yeah.
And then the willpower was, how do I start smoking again? Right?
Oh, so okay.
And so I says, I'll start at 1 o'clock. I didn't have enough willpower. So I thought, I'll start at 2.
Very good.
And then I just put the next cigarette off.
Very good.
And that's 22 years ago.
I tried stopping before.
I'm still putting it off now.
I tried stopping before that. And I remember when I was trying stopping before that, I was like, it's like, how long have you stopped?
You were right. Look at this.
You'd be scarred for life. You'd be scarred for life, man. Told you.
Oh, hang on, let's have a look at that. That's the thumbnail.
There you go, look at that. I told you.
I don't mind, no, do I, matey? Axel's just gone past. Can you see up top left?
Yeah.
That's another one of the puppies.
Unreal.
Not from Rolo's.
Sarah does a lot with live paws. She has to rescue animals.
I thought it was after me then. I was going to say, hey.
See you later, Sarah. You too.
I went up to a police horse once. I said, can I pet? He said, yeah, and I stroked the policeman's leg. I just stole that joke from Facebook, you see.
No, when I tried stopping smoking previously, and it's like, how long do you stop for? I stopped for 4 days, 3 hours, 22 seconds. So I wasn't really stopping smoking then.
No.
So it's the time, as I said, when I read that book, it was like, yeah, that's it. I'm classed as a non-smoker. The moment you decide you want to stop, you're a non-smoker.
I was living in tobacco country in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, right.
Right, and we're a place called Glen Allen. But all the places around us were like names I recognised, like Mannequin and Chesterfield.
Okay.
So these are all counties where they grow tobacco.
And that's where the tobacco name
And that's where the tobacco names come from. And
Oh, I never knew that.
no, exactly, and I lived there and I didn't know it either. I said, why is this place named after the cigar? And they said, well, it isn't. The cigar's named after the
his
place, because that's where the tobacco grows.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, so we're in Mannequin, Chesterfield, and of course it was the head office of Marlborough up there.
Yeah.
And so, Philip Morris.
Yeah.
And, but I noticed in the bars, they said smoking or none, or first available,
Yeah.
right? So you go to a bar, they said smoking none, first available. It's where you sit, you see, because you can't just walk in there, you know.
Yeah.
And I realised that if you went to smoking, you were either sat at the bar, or you were sat by the toilet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the place I was working at, you had to walk out to the car park to smoke. And then they changed the rules to say you've got to be outside the car park to smoke, because people were chucking dimps on the car park, you see.
I went to Paris a few times. Living in Holland, you just jump in the car and you're there within 4 or 5 hours. And one of the most shameful things that I did, I was in a cafeteria outside on the terrace, and I was in a smoking part, and I was sat next to a non-smoking part table, so literally there's the line.
Uh-huh.
And the non-smoker asked me if I could put the cigarette out, and I declined. I said no. And you look back at the thing and go, that's just despicable.
I know.
And it's, but that's the thing, that I have a right. And it's like, oh, shut up, Rick. You know, when you look back now, I'm like, I'm ashamed. Absolutely ashamed of
I
it.
asked a guy in a restaurant, do you mind if I smoke? He said, well, to tell you the truth, I do. And I was annoyed then.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't show it, but I was annoyed, you know. I think it was like this
still look at that
entitlement. Yeah?
I still look at that with shame. It's like, I'm so pleased I'm not that person anymore.
But my little daughter went to school in Virginia.
Oh, cool.
She came home crying one morning. So what's happened? She says, we learnt today that if you smoke, you die.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought, well, that's good first thing that they're teaching that.
Yeah.
And then I was 39 years old. And I said, okay, I'll give up on my 40th birthday. So on my 40th birthday, I invited everybody, all the neighbours and the people from work. All the neighbours brought a grill each, right?
Yeah.
And I got the paddling pool full up with ice and beer and wine.
Yeah.
And I did the bread and salad. And I said, BYOM, bring your own meat.
Yeah.
And everybody brought meat and grilled. And we started at 11 o'clock in the morning. We finished about 3 o'clock the following morning.
Yeah.
40th birthday. And a mate of mine brought a tin of 200 cheroots. Long, sort of mannequin-y type things, yeah?
Yeah.
But a bit longer. And we smoked them all. And that was it. Never again.
Crikey, Charlie, man.
Yeah.
Good story.
This is a magic trick.
That was a quick change artist.
There's a
Gone
magic.
wrong.
They're the ones that sit on the mat and levitate and stuff.
Oh, is that the one? Yeah. He's clever. Calm down, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably hot, panting.
No, he's just pulling. He pulls like a staff. It's the type of breed that they have. I mean,
You can't get the staff these days.
that's the truth. He's a Canarian presser mix.
These are our wives. Are you going to marry us? What?
So I think he's crossed with a staffy, and the staffy in him just wants to pull on the lead. So no matter how long the lead is, he always wants to be that 10 centimetres further.
Okay.
So it's always.
Or maybe he just doesn't want to be on a lead.
Yeah, that's true. He's happiest when he's off running.
I'm the happiest when I'm off a lead, actually. There we go. This is what do they call it? Cinematic.
Heaven.
So what we do is start here with this very interesting plant, and we come down and across. And we miss the lamppost and finish on the headland. Cool dude. So we've done 60 odd minutes now, so my battery must be getting really low, but we're usually pretty good. So we're going to find us a quiet spot now and fly it drone.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
It's getting pretty bright now.
Yeah, it's a nice day, isn't it?
Got to put my sunglasses on. Sunglasses to hide behind.
So is it still called the Arona Gran, or is it called Up?
I don't know. On Google Maps, it's still Arona Gran.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's the. Give us a wave, guys. You're live on YouTube with 123 people watching. If you want to see yourselves, it's LWMST, Living with MS Tenerife. Tenerife, muchas gracias. Se disfruta. De nada. Yo. All right, how's it going? What are you doing here?
Just sorting out paperwork.
Okay, cool dude. Cool dude. Where are you living?
UK at the moment.
Yeah, I thought you were. So, how's life?
Cold over there.
It's too cold, is it?
Yeah, it's very cold actually, yeah.
You missing Pearly Grey?
100% always.
Yeah?
I can't fold that place, honestly. I miss
Yeah.
it every single day.
Do you want to come back?
Yeah, I will be.
Yeah?
Eventually.
You're eventually going to come back?
We'll wait for the kids to grow up a little bit.
Okay.
I will be, yeah.
Are they speaking Spanish?
The little one is, but my little daughter, of course, she's too young for that.
Too young, eh?
Keeping her going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, thanks.
But yeah, yeah. You're still going around doing your little podcast.
We're still doing a podcast, yeah? You're live with 120 odd people on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that's great. That's a,
So it says nothing sort of say, so if you're here with the wrong person, or,
that's my sister.
I know,
that's
or if you're not supposed to be here,
No, that's
then you've had it now because you're live.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay with me. I want people to know at least.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
And we'll see you in Kaya next time you're over.
I'll be in Cali over tonight, so yeah.
Okay, oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
It is. Football time.
Cool dudes. So, I can't see what you're writing, I'm afraid. I've got to turn around, hang on. Harry Shaw, late to the show, was away for a physio. I hope you're feeling fine, Harry. Thank you so much for all your support, and I can't wait to see you next year. You can easily teach your dog not to pull. Google it. Stopped now for 3 years. We're talking about smoking. Shaz and Stu should have read until Friday, just in case you thought it was February. Oh, I missed that, Shaz and Stu. From Wolverhampton, we had a little walk with September Las Americas back over here. And I found until Friday, okay. I've got Thursday free, if you fancy a walk, Thursday morning. Or you can meet us tomorrow at 9 o'clock outside the fountain in the Safari Centre in, is it Las Americas or Los Cristianos?
I
think it's Las Americas at that fountain.
Is it?
Los Cristianos is a bit further back.
In Las Vistas. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Hey, the lads, with smiles upon their faces. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So I reckon we can fly the drone over there, where that bench is.
Yeah? Cool.
Are you okay in the sun?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're going to run out of battery soon on here, so we can finish it. We'll have a lovely view of this derelict building behind us. And not many people congregate on this corner.
That's the thing, isn't it?
And we can send the drone up to 2 kilometres away.
Yeah, they've got good reach, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got great reach.
But you're not supposed to fly on more than 500 metres though, because you can't see them after 500 metres.
Is that right?
Yeah. So we're going to do it here. I'm going to put this down. Rolo, don't knock it off.
Come here.
Let me see what you guys are saying. It's gone really dark now, so we are running out of battery. Harry's fine. Dick Rapper now has become a local legend. Richard Weir, morning guys, looks glorious, it's fantastic. Andy Wong, you can easily teach your dog. You can easily teach your dog not to pull. Google it.
Yes, Andy Wong. He comments a lot on my stuff. Hi, Andy. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not always right, but he's always Wong.
There you go.
There you go. It's actually Andy Wrong. I've been reading that wrong. I've been reading that Wong. 1 hour, 5 minutes you've been on Tim. Yeah, we got to finish. Stop smoking now, 3 years. Says, oh, this is a new one. Den.
Oh, Dendy Dendy Den.
Den.
Dendy Dendy Den.
Den. Okay. I'm just going to say Den, D-Den, D-Den. I think you're right. Anyway, let's get close. Meeting of the dogs.
That's it.
Put bets on. Get your bets on.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Straight round one and it's one.
Come on. Come here.
Karate.
Huh? He's a Canary Crosser mix. Yeah, yeah. So he's 45 kilo. He's only 2. He's soft as Clark's, man. No, you know what I mean? But he's got a great brindle, hasn't he?
He's got a lot of boxer in him, I think.
Yeah, there's a bit of boxer going on there as well, I think. See you later.
See you, lads. Right, we're going to have Los Cristianos in the background for Cetera. Just come on this way, Biara. There you go, that'll do. So, ladles and jelly spoons.
Pointing the wrong way, he's pointing that way.
It's pointing that way.
Pointing the derelict building.
Derelict building, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Rick and I are going to have another 20 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes fun with the drone. You'll see the footage on Freaky Friday, so don't forget to miss that.
Not to miss that.
Don't forget not to miss that. It's that double negative anyway.
Don't forget not to.
Don't forget not to miss that.
In other words, still miss it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget to not. So you got to forget to not miss it. Nah,
if you triple negatives, it go back to positive.
Yeah.
Don't forget not to miss it.
That's it. That's it. So, ladies and jelly spoons, Google thinks you might like this one next, and if you want to support the channel, you can go our wedding photo over there. You can subscribe for free right here, and I'll stick the merchandise in that corner. This is Tim and Rick and Rollo for Living with MS in Tenerife, and Just Rick's channel, which is in the description, or will be in a minute.
Thank you.
To subscribe. Signing off. See you. Wouldn't want to be you.
See you guys.